Now there are some other things that you can do with what we just learned, just simple single crochet, and let me tell you about that. This is American cotton, sugar and cream. It's a nice material because it lends itself to, it's great for pot holders, washcloths, and dishcloths. It's a little bit rough. You would not want to use it for scarves or baby clothes or anything like that, but it's great for washcloths, for instance. And this is one where you have to take the band off. It's not like what I told you before, because no matter what, this one will not work out of the center. So this one you want to work from the outside. And we're going to do a quick review, if I can find my hook. Here is my hook. And we're going to start with chaining 18, and we're going to do 18 single crochet, 2 rows, and I will show you how to make a beautiful baby washcloth that we can turn into a baby gift. So to review what we learned a little while ago, let's start with our slip knot. Once around, pinch it on the top, then take it in the other hand and bring your working thread over the top, put your hook through, and pull on both ends. Then you have your slip knot. It slips up and down. Now on this project, we don't need a very long tail because in this project it would be pulled in and tucked away. Okay, then we put our hook in our right hand, and we remember this is the scared bank teller. Okay, to review, left hand, this is the stick up. I want the money. Thief opens the door, clench your fist. Here, I really want this money, but I have a gun. Clerk is still not moving. So the bad guy jumps over the counter in the front once, twice, and grabs the money. So let's do 18 chains together from the triangle through the loop. Now again, you've seen how all my fingers work together. These two hold the chain. The pointer on the left hand stays very still. Pointer on the right hand helps with the loop on the hook. And here's our counterbalance. So I just chained 18, and I decided I think I would like to have this a little bit longer. So I'm going to add 4 more loops. The beauty of doing this is that you can decide right in the very beginning of learning to crochet that you can adjust the length, the width, the size of anything you create by adjusting your foundation chain. So if you wanted to make a sweater, a doll sweater or a sweater for your husband, doesn't matter. If you check the circumference and the stitches, it doesn't matter how many stitches. All that matters is that it goes around and gives you the size that you need. So now let's go from, I believe I was at 22. So now we're going into 21, into the stitch, pick up your yarn, back into the triangle, yarn over through 2. I'm going to slowly, so you can watch me, go across this row and tell you a little bit more about this project. We can go up on this as far as you would like to make it look either like a rectangle or go all the way up to where it looks like a square, and you will have a very, very nice little washcloth. But let's go and finish this first row. It always gives my students such a sense of accomplishment to be able to go home and say, I've learned to do this, but I'm ready to make a scarf or a washcloth or a pot holder, just with what I've learned in the very, very basic workshop. And then you can get inspired. You can make placemats, whatever floats your boat. You can make some very, very nice things. Here I am at the end of the row, last stitch. I chain one, just like the foundation chain, and I turn without letting go on the left side, and I lay it across the length of my pointer on the left hand, and I go right back into the first stitch. I'm going to go to the end of this row, and by then, hopefully you're with me in knowing how to make a nice row of single crochets on whichever length of chain that you desire, depending on the project you would like to make. Now, while you're watching this, a word about patterns and abbreviations. I usually encourage my students to be their own designers, and I give many pointers along the way on how to do that. But if you are using a pattern, you need to know about abbreviations. And what we did today was foundation chain, and it's FCH is the abbreviation for foundation chain, CH the abbreviation for chain, and what we're doing now is a single crochet, and that's abbreviated SC. Here we are on the end. And on this end border, the end that forms the border, we chain one to turn, and that would be CH1 and turn. And then from here it goes on and on.